Nobody told me that shipping is a nightmare. What's up, y'all? In this video, I'm gonna tell you what I've learned, and I'm gonna show you how I handle shipping. So if you're selling on Whatnot, eBay, or anywhere else online, then this video is for you. All right, so real quick, my name is Pete. I'm a professional full-time DJ, all right? But earlier this year in January 2025, I jumped headfirst into the sports card hobby. I mean, deep dive headfirst, all right? In the first 60 days, I dropped like $5,000. I was buying everything on Whatnot, eBay, Facebook, everywhere, all right? I was going crazy. I was buying wax, slabs, a whole lot of bass. I mean, a lot of bass. I was even wasting money on brakes. We don't do that no more, but anyway, we'll talk about that in another video. I knew eventually I was going to start selling, and when I realized how deep of a hole I got myself into, I just started selling on Whatnot, like close to the end of January. After 6 months in the game, I've gained over 1,200 followers. I sold over 2,000 orders and pushed almost $20,000 in gross sales. I'm not here acting like an expert. I do not know it all, at all. But I really am in the card hobby trenches. I am learning, failing, and adjusting. I am really hustling and flipping these cards on a regular basis. So if you're new to selling and you're trying to scale up, then I'm gonna tell you exactly what I wish I knew when I first started. Let me keep it real with you. Shipping is not just taking a card, put it in a mailer, and ship it off, all right? First few streams on Whatnot, I sold about 70 cards or orders, okay? I was hyped. I thought I was lit until it was time for shipping. 3 a.m., 4 a.m., I'm looking like an Amazon warehouse. I got penny sleeves everywhere from opening wax, stacks of cards that I was trying to sell. I had a bunch of loose cards that was just like base cards that nobody wanted everywhere. And then all the orders, I had to like in this plastic cellophane and also wrap in saran wrap with a sticky note with the buyer's name on it. Yeah, it was wild in the beginning. It was a mess because I was still learning. And I was mainly streaming late night. So there's time I would get offline around 2 a.m. and I wouldn't finish shipping until like 4 a.m. I was tripping, but I was really excited about this new venture. And even now to today, I have to always tell myself to stay on top of it while I'm streaming. Because if I don't organize like during the show, afterwards it's just a pain. It's just a pain. So look, I had to learn through trial and error about shipping profiles and Whatnot. I wanted to give the buyers lowest shipping costs by charging like a certain flat rate price. But then eventually I learned the hard way, like if you set the weight wrong on it, you could pay or you will have to pay the difference on the shipping cost. So yeah, make sure you look deeper into the shipping option on Whatnot. And speaking of which, even on eBay, I sold a few cards on there. I had a few sales where I made like less than $5 profit just to lose $6 on shipping because I didn't factor in the seller's shipping costs in the beginning because I chose to give the buyers free shipping. Like I really basically paid somebody to take my card, basically. Now here's what I learned, all right? Here's the truth. Shipping isn't just a part of the business. It is the business. Your reputation is built off of fast, clean, reliable shipping. Your time is wasted if you don't have a system for packing and shipping. And the profit, there's barely any good profit margin. And I'm not even talking about the seller's fee. I'm talking about the cost of supplies and or undercharging for shipping. You have to treat this as a real department in your business, not some side task, some side mission. Like this is a main objective. Now here's how I handle it now. I buy supplies in bulk, that's bubble mailers, team bags, top loaders, penny sleeve, box of PWEs, shipping labels, everything. I buy from Amazon, there's other websites, but I buy all mine from Amazon, all right? I buy them all in bigger packs. You don't want to wait until you run out of supplies. And look, buying in bulk will always save you money. Invest in a thermal printer. It's affordable, all right? Go ahead and drop that money. It's worth the investment. And on that note, on Whatnot, that's a bulk label system, okay? Look it up, look into it, and learn about it. Basically, you can generate all the labels and print it out all right there, or you can download a PDF or send it to your email so you can do it later. I have one place to pack and ship. you need to set up a real shipping station. Not your couch, not your kitchen table, or on your bed, or anywhere where there's a bunch of junk. You need clean, open space. So now I have dedicated shipping days, all right? It just depends on my schedule now. Like I said, I used to stay up and finish shipping right after my streams, but now it's just like I save that energy and do it the very next day if I don't plan on going live again, or if I have like back-to-back days and I'll wait. I still try my best to keep the average shipping day down, okay? I try to keep it between like 1 to 3 days max. Do whatever works for you, time management wise, like make it work for you, okay? All right, so last but not least, and it's not my favorite, all right? But you have to charge like a business. Build those shipping costs into your pricing. Time is money and supplies ain't cheap. It doesn't matter how much bulk supplies you buy, it's still your money, all right? And it ain't cheap. All right, so let's wrap this up. I love this hobby, but when I started, nobody told me how brutal shipping can be if you're not ready. You think you're in a sports card hobby game, next thing you know, you're like head of management in the department of shipping and handling, all right? You're a one-man fulfillment center. But anyways, yeah, once I locked in, things got smoother. I saved time, money, and stress. So if you just get into this for real, like plan ahead of time, plan for shipping, like be prepared, all right? Keep everything just simple, learn the basics of shipping, just get all your supplies ready. If you're enjoying this video and you found it helpful, then make sure you check out this video right here, how I set up my Whatnot streams, y'all. And of course, hit the subscribe button. You know it, 2 words, baby, run it.